Welcome back. Today we're going to explore an important topic, the cost and budgeting considerations of building and living in a tiny house. Whether you're planning to build your own or purchase a pre-built tiny house, understanding the financial aspect is crucial for a successful journey. When it comes to the cost of a tiny house, there are several factors to consider. The size of the house, the level of customization, the materials used, and the location all play a role in determining the overall cost. On average, a professionally built tiny house can range from $20,000 to $100,000 or more, depending on your preferences and requirements. If you're considering a DIY approach, building a tiny house can be more cost-effective. With careful planning and resourcefulness, it's possible to complete a DIY tiny house project for as low as $10,000. However, keep in mind that this option requires time, effort, and a willingness to learn new skills. If you're up for the challenge of a DIY tiny house project, there are several ways to save money and stretch your budget further. One cost-saving strategy is to source reclaimed or salvaged materials. From reclaimed wood for flooring to salvaged windows and fixtures, these materials not only add character to your tiny house, but also reduce costs and environmental impact. Consider joining online communities and forums dedicated to tiny house enthusiasts. These platforms are a treasure trove of valuable information and resources. You can find tips, tricks, and even connect with experienced builders who are willing to share their knowledge and advice. By tapping into this network, you can gain insights that can help you save money and avoid common pitfalls. Another cost-saving option is to gradually build and finish your tiny house over time. Instead of trying to complete the entire project in one go, you can focus on building the essentials and adding finishing touches as your budget allows. This phased approach allows you to spread out expenses and adjust your plans based on your financial situation. When it comes to financing your tiny house project, there are several options to explore. Traditional mortgage loans may not be suitable for tiny houses due to their size and unconventional nature. However, alternative financing options such as personal loans, RV loans, or construction loans specifically tailored for tiny houses can provide the funding you need. Research different lenders and loan options to find the one that best fits your financial situation. To keep your ongoing expenses in check, adopting a minimalist and sustainable lifestyle can be beneficial. By downsizing your possessions and embracing conscious consumption, you not only reduce clutter but also save money in the long run. Focus on quality over quantity when it comes to purchasing items for your tiny house, and consider energy-efficient appliances and systems to minimize utility costs. By considering these factors and being mindful of your budget, you can embark on a cost-effective journey into the world of tiny house living. Remember, it's not just about the monetary savings, but also the freedom and simplicity that comes with living in a smaller space. With careful planning, resourcefulness, and a bit of creativity, you can create a beautiful and affordable tiny house that perfectly suits your needs and lifestyle. To create a realistic budget for your tiny house, it's essential to consider not only the construction costs, but also the ongoing expenses. These may include land or parking fees, utilities, maintenance, and insurance. By accounting for these factors, you can better understand the long-term financial commitment involved in living in a tiny house. Having a detailed plan is crucial to managing costs effectively. Determine the size, layout, and specific features you desire in your tiny house. This will allow you to estimate material costs and make informed decisions throughout the building process. Additionally, consider salvaging or repurposing materials whenever possible to save money and reduce waste. Another important aspect of budgeting is prioritizing your needs versus wants. It's easy to get carried away with extravagant features, but focusing on functionality and practicality can help you stay within your budget. Remember, simplicity and minimalism are key principles of tiny house living, so prioritize the essentials and choose multi-purpose design elements that maximize space utilization. In addition to the initial costs, ongoing expenses should also be considered. Utilities such as water, electricity, and propane may be lower in a tiny house due to its smaller size. However, it's important to research and plan for these expenses to avoid any surprises down the line. By establishing a budget, prioritizing your needs, and considering ongoing expenses, You can make informed decisions and enjoy the financial benefits of tiny house living. With careful planning and resourcefulness, living in a tiny house can be an affordable and fulfilling lifestyle choice. That's all for today's discussion on tiny house cost and budgeting. We hope you found this information helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting topics in our series on tiny houses.